What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another vlog. This is gonna be a wild one. We're at Ronde in Quebec, Montreal, Canada. What in the world is going on right now? Everyone's speaking French, or English is
weird. I've never been in a place that speaks a different language. It's such an experience.
Interacting with the people here has already been fun. But yeah, this park, I'm really looking forward to it. I've wanted to do it for a while. I actually love this entrance. This park is home to 8 roller coasters. It opened in 1967, and it's the only Six Flags park in Canada, and one of the only major amusement parks anywhere in the country as well. The only major one in this province. And I believe this park gets pretty busy. It actually has a really bad reputation for operational reasons. I mean, all the Six Flags parks are like that, but especially this one. I don't know if it's a cultural thing, but yeah, you can already see the line before open is absolutely absurd. We're gonna try to get in through the season pass line and see if this is better. But guys, yeah, I'm pumped. The coaster lineup isn't the strongest here, but they do have a few that I'm really looking forward to, mainly Goliath, which is like a really cool B&M miniature hyper coaster. That's gonna be wild.
I'm excited. This should be so interesting. We'll see what happens today.
I can't believe this is a Six Flags
in
French Canada. I like this little entry area, very unique architecture style up there. And you were looking at the map, look, it's an incomplete circle. Why is it like that? All right, we're here at rope drop. They're about to release the dogs. Here it is.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm not running, sorry.
Not running for a wild mouse.
Yeah, we're heading to the wild mouse first. There it is over there. First ride today is going to be Taga Nordique. This is a Semperla wild mouse coaster, knocking it out right away because the capacity is very poor on this. But yeah, it won't be long now until we get on one of the thrill coasters. Since we got here really early, we're hoping to knock out that big wooden coaster pretty early on. That thing is way larger than I expected. Holy cow. All right, we're doing it. I found out why this line gets so long and why it was such a good idea to go first. They board every group in their own car. Like if you have a group of one person, they'll put you in your own car.
Also, we just happened to get the USA car. They're all different countries. We got the one we're from.
Of course. All right, hopefully this isn't too bad. Whoa.
This divider between the seats is hurting.
It's not too rough.
Yeah.
It just looks so rusted.
Oh my god, look at the line for Monstre.
I bet these lines today are going to be kind of gnarly. Whoa. Not because the park is that crowded, but just the operations. That's still testing. It's still testing. All right.
Okay, this thing's full queue though. So.
Yeah, I'm glad we did this first. Whoa! Whoa!
Honestly, it's not that bad.
No, it's not at all. It's actually probably the best wild mouse I've done recently.
That was fun. Not bad.
Surprisingly a smooth ride, minus the brakes just then. But yeah, that was not bad. Aside from how old this ride just looks, it could definitely do with the makeover. It wasn't bad. The capacity is horrid, but the experience wasn't too
Yeah, it wasn't
bad.
that bad. That was pretty smooth wild mouse. I expected worse from a Ronde.
I literally cannot believe how huge this wooden roller coaster is. We're about to get on the Monstre. This opened in 1985, 130.9 feet tall. This has to be one of the tallest woodies maybe in the world. I can't believe it. Unfortunately, this ride does have a reputation for just not doing a whole lot and being a little boring, which is why everyone says this should be RMC'd, and what an addition that would be to this park. It would give them another great coaster in addition to just Goliath. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it anyways. And it is 2 tracks as well, so 2 credits if you're counting. I don't believe they can dual them anymore, but nonetheless, an interesting feature for sure. Another reason this needs to be RMC'd is the station looks like it's falling apart. Look at the ceiling, bro. It's so rustic.
And they only run one train on each side.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad both sides are open. We're just gonna do the one side now, and then maybe we'll come back to the other side later, but we just want to prioritize all the other rides as well. But yeah, like, this thing looks like it's falling apart. Oh my god. I can't believe we're on this. Those operations were so bad. Whoa. Look at the spaghetti bowl above us, though. Holy cow. This thing's huge. It is so big. More than 4,000 feet of track on this. Canada's largest wooden roller coaster. Holy cow.
And they don't dual both sides at the same time. I guess because of structural issues, it seems like.
It seems like. Hey, look at how fast this lift is, though. Oh my god.
This thing is huge.
I don't even know who built this. I think it's Martin and Fleming's, but I could be wrong. The location of this park is absolutely beautiful, though. Fantastic views. Let's see how this rides. Oh, we got RMC track. Whoa! Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that. Whoa! Whoa! What is that profiling? What is going on? Woo! it doing? What's it doing? It's one of the weirdest coasters I've ever been on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa! What are these, like, transitions? Oh my god! This is so peculiar! Whoa! What's it doing? That was so weird! I kind of liked it because of how dumb it was. I have no idea what just happened. That was one of the strangest coasters I've ever been on. I mean, you guys saw the POV. It speaks for itself. The transitions and profiling on this was so bizarre, but it's maintained pretty well. It's actually like moderately smooth. And at the beginning, there was a section of Rocky Mountain Construction topper track. You probably heard me yell, RMC track. No, I was really surprised to see that on this. It's a very short section, but it definitely smoothened that part out. And I would love to see more of that on this ride. But overall, even the traditional wooden sections weren't too rough. It was just a very strange coaster. I've truly never done anything like that. I do wish it dual, that would be really cool, but even on its own, I actually had a lot of fun, like just because of how weird it is.
Yeah, it wasn't really rough, like no jackhammering or anything like that. It was just strange, and like the layout itself is just so weird. Like, I don't know, it's very unique. I can't wait to do the other side later.
Yeah, I think that definitely confirms that we'll be coming back and doing the other side at some point, maybe in the back row, just to see what that feels like. The tracks are a little bit different. I would love to shoot another front seat POV on the other side, but at the same time, I'm really curious to see what the forces are like in the back, just because those transitions were so odd. There's a lot of shallow and then steep drops. I have no idea what just happened. There would be parts where you drop and then at the bottom you'd be like slanted like that. It was ridiculous. We're gonna head to the back of the park now, knock out some of the coasters down there while the lines aren't too bad. It's crazy, the park's only been open for a half an hour, but yeah, those operations really weren't great. Also, this is super weird. This sky tower has just been stuck there for how long?
Like years. I was looking at it on Google Maps. It's literally been in that exact position for years and years and years. That's just so strange.
And it sucks because the location of this park is beautiful, and actually I think another ride for just views would be great here.
You would get such a good view of the city.
Yeah, but unfortunately that's just been chilling there, and it looks like it's just rotting away. One of these days this thing is just gonna like drop and then like destroy
like
the park.
It's just been there. It must be so rusty up there.
I mean, you can even see some of it from down here. Oh, it's iconic, but very ugly in my opinion. This back section of the park, like a little bit of a medieval theme. Nicely landscaped actually back here. A lot of the park that we've walked through we think is pretty ugly, to be honest.
The main
really
entrance plaza is pretty nice.
Yeah, and then this back section's
Other
nice, but
paths are just
I'd say
like
everything else that we've seen has been like just it's falling apart. And of course they have a Vekoma SLC back here that we have to do. That's gonna be a nightmare to ride. We're actually gonna walk right by the entrance for the SLC first, because we're gonna do Dragon, which is in this building. It's an indoor coaster, and actually an Intamin. It's surprising that La Ronde has an Intamin.
Yeah,
I'm excited to do
very
this.
Skull Mountain, I'm excited.
Yeah, great Ferris wheel over there too. We're definitely gonna have to do that.
It's huge.
That is huge. Like that's perfect for a park like this to have.
And they'll have such good views.
That's impressive. I truly have no idea what to expect.
Oh my god.
It is so dark. Oh, a dragon! That's pretty cool.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, I can't see anything too. Oh! Whoa, it's smooth. Oh, there's the dragon. I bet you guys can't see squat right now. Whoa! This is actually pretty cool. Wow. Wow. Woo! Oh, nice. There's like mist. Fog. Woo! Wow. That was impressive. Hey, that was actually really fun. Great family coaster. Way better than I expected from this park. The theming was great. It was like everything was working. There's lots of cool effects. Lasers, lights, the two dragons in the middle with their eyes flashing colors. You had some like mist. That was pretty cool.
It was very loud. I like the sound effects. I don't know, that was better, pretty well done. I liked it. I liked it more than I thought I would.
It's like an A family coaster. Yeah. It's really nice. What's not really nice is this SLC. Ednör Attack. Here she is, opened in 2010 at this park, but previously ran at Six Flags Astroworld in Texas as Serial Thriller, which opened in 1999. Doesn't look like it's in the best shape. Hopefully it's not too rough. I saw that this was running quite a bit slower than the average SLC. I'm not sure what that's about.
I also find it really weird that this whole thing used to be on water and now there's land.
Yeah, no,
like what?
It's very weird, very strange. I guess it's the most normal thing to happen at La Ronde.
Yeah.
I am fully expecting this to be a horrid roller coaster. I do not enjoy these Vekoma SLCs. You can see these restraints are so... On the plus side, the views of the water and the bridge and the city, that's amazing. That's easily the best part. Oh my god. Come on, Ednör, please don't kill us. The brakes are gonna be terrible too. No! Oh, okay, the brakes weren't that bad, but the rest was so bad. That was awful in my opinion. You said it wasn't that bad for you.
It wasn't, you know, I was expecting the absolute
Hold on.
I was expecting the absolute worst, and it wasn't that bad. It was still super shaky, of course. Restraints suck.
Oh yeah.
But it wasn't as shaky as I thought. Like my head wasn't being ricocheted back and forth as much as I thought it would be. It was definitely for sure, but honestly, not that bad.
And the brakes weren't bad. A lot of
Yeah.
those have really sharp brakes.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that bad.
I just found $5 Canadian on the floor. I guess I'll spend this on the poutine we're about to get.
Actually, they're cashless here, so.
Aw, everyone is telling me you gotta try the poutine when you come to this part of Canada. I guess this is like French fries with like cheese and bacon.
You have to take this, because this is this.
Should I get the poutine?
Yes.
Yes?
Poutine.
A Poutine for me, please. The fan of this guy. he will pay us a Poutine.
No! Not happening, my guy.
He aggressed me. Stop hitting me, please.
Anyways, as I was saying, the poutine here, French fries, these are cheese curds on top. I wasn't expecting that, and then you have gravy as well. Very interesting combination. Okay, I'm not even really sure how to eat this. Okay, we have a fork. A fork? It's so weird. All right. So much better than I expected. That's really good. Yeah, that's good stuff. I see why you French Canadians like this stuff so much. That is really good. All right, it's finally time for the main event of La Ronde, Goliath, which I've heard is absolutely excellent. This opened in 2006. It's a B&M hypercoaster, but also not really, because it doesn't actually clear 200 feet. It's only 174, and this layout consists of literally just hill, 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 hill. And I know there's a lot of B&M hypers that do that, but no, this one really does it. And I've heard it's executed really well, like just airtime out the wazoo. I'm really, really excited to try this. But everything's been on one train today, including this, so the line is not gonna be pretty, unfortunately. Oh my god, it's finally time. How long have we been waiting? An hour and a half?
Probably.
Oh god. These operations are so bad. Like, the line wasn't even that long. We've been waiting for this all day. La Ronde signature coaster. Let's see how it is. Oh my god. Goliath. Oh yeah. Woohoo! Whoa! Yeah! Woo! Oh! Whoa! This is so good! Woohoo! Wow! This is awesome! Wow! Wow! Oh, view is amazing! Oh, what? How did that give airtime? Wow! Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa! Dude, this is so good! Wow! Whoa! Woo! What's it doing? So unique! Woo! Wow! That was amazing! Okay, reverse POV this time. We are in the second to back row. Got as close to the back as we could. This was such a short wait compared to the very back, so we decided to do this instead. These lines in here are ridiculous. We did Flash Pass to do the second ride and still had to wait like 25 to 30 minutes. Oh my god. the best roller coaster of the trip. Oh my god, I'm literally blown away. That was amazing. Every single hill gave incredible airtime. It really is just an endless series of airtime hills.
So much better than I expected. That's literally one of my favorite B&M hypers instantly, and it's not even a hyper. Like, it's like, oh my god, it's just so good. You take all the hills with so much speed, and there's so much airtime, and it's such a good layout. It's so good.
This park would be nothing without Goliath. That makes this park absolutely worth visiting. Everything else that we've done today has been okay at best. That was absolutely incredible, and it's the only ride here that seems that way. Like, I knew that was gonna be good, don't get me wrong, but that like absolutely blew away my expectations. That layout is so like traditional airtime hills just over and over again, which normally would be repetitive, but that ride executes it so well that I don't mind. And then just to spice things up at the very end, you have a couple twisty hills and even like a little speed hill into the break, and that was so much fun, like a little ejector moment there. Like, that ride was packed with amazing elements. I really enjoyed that, and it was so smooth too. Incredible. As promised, let's get around on this Ferris wheel, get some awesome footage, awesome photos. Whoa, look at this bird I just found. Whoa. These lines just don't move. What are they doing? What's Ronde doing?
Literally, all of these are empty except for like, I think 5 at the top, 5 at the bottom, maybe just 5 period. I don't know. This is stupid though. Like, what are we waiting for? Just put me on one of these. Like,
what's up with the amount of
there's
empty
probably over
gondolas?
100
Oh my
gondolas on
god.
this, and they're all empty.
Look at how little people there are. What? All right, we're on this absolutely enormous Ferris wheel right now. And the best thing about this park, in my opinion, aside from Goliath, of course, is just the scenery around here is absolutely incredible. You have this lake in the middle, which is obviously pretty, but also this skyline is amazing. Both the coasters, the city on the, oh my god, that is amazing. The bridge especially is so pretty. Still have that B&M invert over there to do. It's a clone of Batman the Ride at a lot of Six Flags parks. And then we have a Vekoma Boomerang too. We made great progress so far. You ready for this? Back row of a Monstre?
Yes.
This time we're trying it on the yellow side, or the right side I should say. And this does have a little bit of a different layout, but not too much. But I've been hearing there's like a random ejector airtime hill just in the middle of the ride. So I'm really curious about that. This is gonna be really odd. Oh my god, that view is awesome. Look at Montreal. Here we go. Whoa! Okay, here it goes. Here comes the weirdness. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god! What's it doing? Oh, here it is! Oh! Oh! That was crazy! What was that? That was so good! Wow! This is the weirdest section of the ride. Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god! Oh, it's what the hell? I thought it was gonna roll back. Woo! Ah! Oh, that was so fun. That's one of those guilty pleasures because it's a stupid ride, but it's so fun because of it.
It's so fun.
That was so ridiculous, and people were right about that speed hill. Oh my god, that ride has like no airtime, but that one part had crazy ejector. That was so cool.
Yeah, no, that was fun. That was just as good as the ride we had earlier. It's just like, it's not really like good. It's just like weird and like fun. I like it. I don't know.
Yeah, if you've been on the Beast at Kings Island, I kind of equate it to that. It's just one of those rides that's so bizarre and so what the hell that it's pretty fun just because of that. Probably my second favorite coaster in the park personally, and I'm really glad we got to do this. I know there's a couple years where it was actually standing but not operating, but the park is actually taking pretty good care of it now. We got 2 more coasters to get on, one of which is Le Boomerang, which opened in 1984. This originally opened in Spain, actually. That's interesting. And this, unlike basically everything else in the park, actually looks really nice and fresh because of a repaint. This is what every other part of the park needs so bad. This might be the best Boomerang I've been on because they play Nicki Minaj going up the lift hill. Oh! No! Oh! straight brain damage. Oh my god. Oh no 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 no! Oh! 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 That did not make me feel good. All right, as much as a lot of the coasters in this park are just kind of mediocre, we are ending things out in a bang with the Vampire, which is a Batman the Ride clone. If you've done this ride at any other Six Flags park, it is exactly the same. This actually looks fantastic. I love the color scheme, and actually, if this looks like a Batman to you, that's because it was supposed to be. The Vampire was not supposed to be the name of this, and you can even see it has like the Batman logo almost.
And like the entrance looks like all the Batman clones at the Six Flags parks.
And that's because this park couldn't use the DC licensing that's widespread throughout the Six Flags chain. It's also why Goliath, even though it has Superman colors, is called Goliath and not Superman the Ride. Very interesting. All right, time for Vampire. This actually looks really good. I'm expecting this to be the second best coaster in this park. I love the view of the bridge. That is beautiful.
I also love how this has 2 trains.
Yeah, and this has 2 trains. Only coaster in this park that does. Why was there an orange juice on... Never mind. I'm not even going to question it anymore. It's Ronde. Here we go. Woo! Yeah! Oh! Nice! Oh! Oh! Oh, it's so intense! Crazy, holy sh! Oh, that was insanely intense. Oh my god.
That was wild. That was so fast. That was like faster than any of the other Batman clones.
Yeah, I would say second fastest
so intense.
that I've ever been on behind Six Flags Over Georgia's. Look at this thing cruise. Oh my god. That was great. That was definitely great. That gives this park another really good coaster.
Yeah, that's definitely the best, second best here.
Yeah, I'm so glad they have that. I do have to really question why they need that and a Vekoma SLC though. Get rid of Ednör. That does not need to be here. That is a great invert. Ednör is a poop invert.
It sucks.
Ronde, definitely a fascinating experience. We had a good day, but objectively, this park has a lot wrong with it. Oh my god, it is definitely the weakest Six Flags park in my opinion. This place is kind of a mess. A lot of it looks terrible and is just like in horrific shape and looks like it's falling apart.
Lots of closed, abandoned rides, lots of things that just haven't been taken care of in years and years and years. Think of the worst parts of Six Flags and put them all in one park. Ronde.
Yeah, if you want to have a Six Flags day, you come here. But like I said, we had a good time, mainly because the rides actually are not bad. They have a couple that do stand out. Goliath was really amazing. The Bat Clone was great. Monstre was just a guilty pleasure of ours. And then Dragon was also a really nice indoor coaster. And even though we only did the roller coasters, the flat rides too, it seems like they have a nice assortment, even though they're not unique to this park. So it wasn't a priority for us to get on them, but I can definitely see how if it's your first time here and you're not a coaster enthusiast, you're just someone who wants to enjoy a day out at a theme park, definitely might want to check those out. But yeah, overall ride lineup's not half bad. It's really just, yeah, the park is really ugly. Like, I mean, the setting is great with the views of the city and the water and everything. That's awesome. I love that. But God, like the actual park itself is not maintained at all. It's so ugly. And just the operations too. Terrible, 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 terrible. One train on everything but the Batman clone. And that was the only coaster we didn't have to wait too long for. Everything else was a stupidly long wait. Not because the lines were physically long, but because they were so slow at moving them. They have so many weird policies, like they don't let people start boarding until like everyone's out the station and just stupid things like that. And it doesn't exist at any other Six Flags, and I really don't understand that. So a lot of your day will just be waiting in line if you come to Ronde. It's not fun at all.
If you're thinking about getting a flash pass at any Six Flags park, do it here because it's also the conversion rate. It makes it super cheap. I think we checked and it was like $40 to get an all-day flash pass. Honestly, probably worth it. that would be a fun day.
Yeah, I agree. I think this park actually does have a lot of potential, and I think, yeah, with the Flash Pass, you could have a really fun day here.
I'm glad we were able to come out here and check it out because it's definitely an interesting park, and I don't know when we'll ever be back here unless they get a new coaster, which does not seem likely. So it was cool, but very Six Flags.
Yeah, I'll second that. I don't think I'll ever come back here until they add something big. Like RMC Le Monstre, that's one of the first things I would do to change this park if I was running the place. That would be amazing, and I would definitely want to see that. But overall, is it worth coming here? I'd say it depends on the situation, really, and I rarely ever don't recommend a park when I'm vlogging a new theme park, but this is one of those where I'm really not sure. I think Goliath was probably worth the stress for me personally, because I just love big coasters like that, and that was absolutely amazing. That's one of the best B&M hypers out there, and I'm so glad this park does have a standout coaster because it could have been so much weaker without one. But yeah, overall, had a fun time here though. We're heading to Six Flags Great Escape tomorrow.
I'm excited to be somewhere I'm familiar with.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it'll be fun, so check it out.
Yeah, you've been there before, I've never been, and this is my final Six Flags park. Today, La Ronde was my second to last Six Flags park, so it's cool to finally knock out this chain. I'm really excited. You said this has a lot of charm.
Yeah, no, it does. It's kind of cute. It kind of reminds me of Storyland in a lot of ways. If you saw that vlog, it's cute. You'll see tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see you guys there. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out, everyone.